According to the National Electrical Code, specifically NEC Article 680.23, all electrical equipment within 5 feet of a pole must be protected by a ground fault circuit interrupter, commonly known as a GFCI. This requirement includes pool pumps. The purpose of a GFCI is to protect people from electrical shock hazards. It does this by monitoring the current flowing to and from a device. If there is a difference of even a few milliamps, the GFCI will trip, quickly cutting off the power. This rapid response is crucial in preventing serious injury or death. GFCIs work by detecting imbalances in the electrical current. In a typical circuit, the current flowing to an appliance should equal the current returning. If a fault occurs, such as a person touching a live wire, some of the current may leak to ground. This leakage creates an imbalance that the GFCI detects. When the GFCI senses this imbalance, it interrupts the circuit very quickly, typically within a fraction of a second. This fast interruption minimizes the duration of the electrical shock, significantly reducing the risk of injury. There are several types of GFCIs. Firstly, there are GFCI circuit breakers, which are installed in the electrical panel and protect an entire circuit. Secondly, there are GFCI receptacles, which are installed in place of standard electrical outlets and protect devices plugged into them. Thirdly, there are portable GFCIs, which can be plugged into a standard outlet and provide GFCI protection for tools and equipment used in wet or damp locations. For pool pumps, the most common types of GFCI protection are GFCI circuit breakers and GFCI receptacles. The choice depends on the wiring configuration and the specific requirements of the installation. When installing a GFCI, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The GFCI should be tested regularly to ensure that it is functioning properly. Most GFCIs have a test button that can be used to verify their operation. Pressing the test button should cause the GFCI to trip, cutting off the power to the circuit. If the GFCI does not trip when the test button is pressed, it should be replaced immediately. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards for electrical wiring and equipment. It is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and to address new safety concerns. Compliance with the NEC is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical installations. In addition to the GFCI requirement for pool pumps, the NEC also includes numerous other requirements for electrical equipment near pools. These requirements are designed to minimize the risk of electrical shock and to prevent damage to electrical equipment. For example, the NEC specifies the type of wiring that can be used near pools, the minimum distance that electrical equipment must be located from the pool, and the grounding requirements for pool equipment. It is important to consult the NEC and to follow all applicable requirements when installing or maintaining electrical equipment near a pool. Failure to comply with the NEC can result in serious injury, death, or property damage. Understanding the specific requirements of NEC Article 680.23 is crucial for ensuring the safe operation of pool pumps. This article outlines the requirements for electrical equipment installed near swimming pools, including the mandatory use of GFCI protection for pool pumps. The purpose of this requirement is to minimize the risk of electrical shock to individuals in or around a pool. Pool pumps are often located in close proximity to water, which increases the risk of electrical shock. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity, and even a small amount of electrical current can be dangerous or even fatal. A GFCI is designed to detect even small amounts of current leakage and to quickly interrupt the circuit, preventing electrical shock. The NEC requires that all electrical equipment within a certain distance of the pool be GFCI protected. This distance is typically 5 feet from the inside wall of the pool. This requirement applies to all types of electrical equipment, including pool pumps, lighting fixtures, and receptacles. There are some exceptions to the GFCI requirement for pool pumps. For example, pool pumps that are permanently wired to a dedicated circuit and that are located more than 5 feet from the inside wall of the pool may not require GFCI protection. However, it is always best to err on the side of caution and to install GFCI protection whenever possible. When installing a pool pump, it is important to follow all applicable electrical codes and to consult with a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can ensure that the pool pump is properly installed and that it meets all safety requirements. In addition to the GFCI requirement, there are other important safety considerations to keep in mind when installing a pool pump. For example, the pool pump should be properly grounded to prevent electrical shock. The wiring for the pool pump should be protected from physical damage. The pool pump should be located in a well-ventilated area to prevent overheating. By following these safety precautions, it is possible to minimize the risk of electrical shock and to ensure the safe operation of the pool pump. Remember, when dealing with electrical systems near water, safety is paramount. The combination of water and electricity can be extremely dangerous, and it is essential to take all necessary precautions to prevent electrical shock. This includes ensuring that all electrical equipment is properly grounded, that all wiring is in good condition, and that all circuits are protected by GFCIs. Furthermore, regular inspections and maintenance of pool equipment can help identify potential hazards before they become a safety risk. This includes checking the condition of wiring, inspecting for signs of corrosion, and testing the functionality of GFCIs. If any problems are detected, they should be addressed immediately by a qualified electrician. By taking a proactive approach to safety, it is possible to create a safe and enjoyable swimming pool environment for everyone. In addition to understanding the NEC requirements and safety precautions, it is also important to have a basic understanding of how electricity works. Electricity is the flow of electrons through a conductor. Voltage is the electrical potential difference between 2 points in a circuit. Current is the rate of flow of electrons. Resistance is the opposition to the flow of current. The relationship between voltage, current, and resistance is described by Ohm's law, which states that voltage equals current times resistance, or volts equals amps times ohms. Understanding these basic concepts is essential for working safely with electricity. When working with electrical equipment, it is important to always follow the proper safety procedures. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and gloves. It also includes de-energizing the circuit before working on it and verifying that the circuit is de-energized using a voltage tester. Never work on electrical equipment while standing in water or while your hands are wet. And never work on electrical equipment if you are not properly trained. The electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from injury. In summary, when wiring a pool pump, understanding and adhering to NEC Article 680.23 regarding GFCI protection is not just recommended, it is a mandatory safety requirement. Pool pumps, due to their proximity to water, pose a significant electrical shock risk. GFCIs mitigate this risk by quickly interrupting the circuit in the event of a ground fault. Consult the latest edition of the NEC and a qualified electrician to ensure compliance and the safety of your pool area. Don't compromise on safety, especially when it comes to electricity near water.